Greetings and welcome to the Astronomy Picture of the Day podcast. Today's picture is titled the Egg Nebula from the Hubble Space Telescope. So what do we see here? Well, here we see, as you might expect, an image from the Hubble Space Telescope and looking at what is called the Egg Nebula. Now, this is an example of what it might see if you crack open the sun at the end of its life. And what we're seeing is two different things. And in fact, we see the outer layers, which would be the expelled layers of the star being expelled out into space. And we would see the yolk of the star deep down in the core. Now, we can't really see the yolk directly because it is hidden by gas and dust. However, it is the energy from that is illuminating the egg whites, which are the shells around the nebula. So those shells there are the outer layers of the star that have been expelled out into space. And this is likely where our sun will be in about 6 billion years or so as it reaches the end of its life. It will go through various stages and expand into a red giant and a red supergiant, and eventually those outer layers will be expelled out into space and leaving just the core behind with the shells around it, such as we see here. So perhaps at that time, some distant astronomer looking back toward our sun will see it looking like this as the process of forming what is known as a planetary nebula. Now, I said we can't see that central core directly, but we can certainly see its effects as the light comes out. And we can see those beams going toward the upper left and the lower right, which are actually energy from the central core escaping out into space. Most of it is blocked, but jets of material form and weaker areas then allow some of that light to come out, which then illuminates the areas around it. Now, a very good question would be, what is causing all of this? What causes the jets to form and the disks around the star as this occurs? And that is something that we are still trying to figure out and model how that might work. It's one of the things where we just haven't caught up to nature yet. We know that nature can do these because we see them. They exist, but sometimes our explanations lag a little behind. How can we explain how these work? Just means that our understanding of the physics of what is happening there is not yet complete, which means that we don't have a complete model that is going to be good enough to be able to explain this. And over time, as we observe more of these and refine our models, we will likely be better able to explain what happens at the end of the life of a star like our own sun. So that was our picture of the day, titled The Egg Nebula from the Hubble Space Telescope. We'll be back again tomorrow for the next picture, previewed to be Spiral Web. So we'll see what that is about tomorrow. And until then, have a great day, everyone, and I will see you in class.